Lina, it's great having you here in Palestine. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Yes, well, my name is Lina Leelo. I'm from Finland and I'm director of the Barenboim Side Foundation here in Ramallah. But I'm also a cellist, I'm a musician, and I also have another job in Austria, in Vienna, where I have residency. And yes, at the moment this project here in Palestine is taking most of my time because it has many different aspects.
We're in a beautiful place, music institution. Can you tell us the work you do here in this institution?
Yes. Well, our main work is to provide the Palestinian children and youth classical music education of the highest level. And we are very focused in quality. What we want to give them is actually ambitious program. And we have lots of concert activities, and this is the first year that I'm taking our advanced orchestra also abroad. So
nice.
the project is really expanding and developing, which makes me very happy.
So let's go back in time and talk about your first time you came here to Palestine. Why did you choose Palestine, and when was the first time you came here?
I feel like Palestine chose me. It was a kind of coincidence of many things happening. At that time, I was working in Vienna in this job that I still have, and I just saw an announcement that Barenboim Side Foundation was looking for a cellist. So I applied, I sent my application. After that I forgot about it, and they contacted me if I could come and see the project, and I couldn't come. So I said no. And after about half year they contacted me again and said, would you just come for a short period to really see what is here? And I said to myself, there is something about this. It's the second time they call me. I need to see this. And I had this inner feeling that I need to do that. So I came to do it, and I'm still on that path doing it.
Amazing. So when was that?
That was 2014 in the spring. Yeah.
So you've been here for 3 years?
Yes, actually more than that already, yes.
Tell us about your first time here. When you came here, first of all, did you have any ideas or stereotypes about Palestine before you came here? And how did that change living here, after living here?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question. I had never been in this area at all. When I came here, I remember I was at the Al Manara Square and I must say that it was a little bit exotic coming from Vienna and Finland, and I had been all over Europe and in the US as well. And I think the first impression was that there is a really strong flavor here. And I like that.
Flavor of life?
Flavor of...
Not food.
Of course, also food. Flavor of very different culture than where I'm coming from. And certain togetherness with the people, and also the fact that people talk to me very directly. In Finland we have this personal space and distance always, but here I go in the street and the people come to me, they even touch my cheek. My God, how white the cheek is, and they talk to me, so where are you from? And that was, it was a positive first impression, yeah.
So did you feel, I mean, you look exotic to Palestinians, to Arabs in general. That's why maybe, you know, people approached you and talked to you. So how, what else did you see about this culture that made you maybe surprised or shocked?
Now that I know the culture more, I think there are many wonderful things about the Palestinians and the Palestinian culture. I also appreciate the food culture very much, I must say. I enjoy Palestinian food. But most importantly, I think that generally the people are really warm. There is this common feeling of helping each other that I find rare, especially nowadays when life is so busy and we are all very focused in our individual careers and choices and life and traveling and everything. But in Palestine you really have this deep feeling, which for sure has to do with the history of the country, that we help each other no matter what. And I feel this here, and
you like
I
it?
love that, yes. Yes, it's very rare.
So before talking about food and culture, let's talk about music. You've been here for 3 years or more teaching music. How do you think you know, music can be effective in helping to develop a better society in Palestine or in general in the world?
Well, I think that classical music is something that touches the deepest of a human being, and to be able to articulate your feelings through music is extremely important, especially here. And also I always want to encourage our students to independent thinking. I think this is really significant thing that helps the students develop, and they will need this in their lives. When they have to study, they have to focus in a classical music instrument. It means lots of hours alone, and they discover themselves, their personality, and that will help them later on, whether they become musicians or not.
I must say this is very inspiring, very touching, really.
Yes.
Yeah, talking about music. What instruments do you play?
Myself, I just play cello. I'm completely focused in that. Cello is my instrument.
Do you sing?
In the shower, yes.
Everyone does. You want to take a walk?
Sure.
Yalla.
Let's walk. Yalla.
I hope our voices are clear because the rain is really heavy. I
Yes.
really can hear you.
Yes.
It's nice though.
Yes, I like it.
So how is it different, the weather between here and Finland?
Oh, this is nothing compared to Finland. I mean, right now in the north parts of Finland it's already snowing, not in the south. In general, it's much colder. Here the weather is all the time for me quite pleasant, actually, even in the winter.
To us it's very cold.
Yes, I know. I know.
So Lina, what advices do you give foreigners who are planning or thinking of visiting Palestine in the future but are maybe afraid of coming here because of things they hear in the media?
Well, what I have discovered myself is that Palestine is a really welcoming place, and many times, unfortunately, the media covers things about the conflict and not so much about Palestine as a country and as culture. So I would encourage everyone to come. I always tell my friends and my family in Finland to come and visit me because I find many beautiful things here. It's definitely worth of seeing, and the Palestinian people are one of the most humble group of people I know.
Thank you. So what do your friends say when you tell them to visit you here?
Yes, my sister, for example, visited me last spring, and she was very impressed and very interested.
First time?
Yes, it was the first time she was here, and she found this trip one of the most beautiful trips of her life. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, living here for 3 years, what do you hope to see Palestine in 20 years?
Well, first of all, I wish for the Palestinians the best. My heart really beats for Palestine. I wish to see maybe a more open society, and that the Palestinians have better chances to show what they can do also to the world, that they would be more free to move and to be part of this world, that we would all know what is Palestinian culture, what kind of intelligent, talented people are in Palestine. Because this I feel as a foreigner here, that we don't know about that. We hear about the conflict too much and too little about these wonderful people that are here. So this is what I wish, and I wish for peace, peace of mind for the people, so they can develop and they can get high education and they can reach for their dreams and have a happy life. This is really what I wish. I wish for the Palestinians happiness, happy life and independent thinking. I still want to say that again.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, yes.
Lina, thank you very much. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you also.
Music is a universal language for everyone, and
Yes,
it's a
it
great thing to teach it here in Palestine for kids.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Drink your tea, please.